Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Small Town Sparkin'. It's a Saturday. It's about 22 degrees out, so another beautiful day in Pennsylvania. And we're out here at 6:25 in the morning, getting another earlier start than I really need to because it is Saturday, one, and two, there's a amazing donut shop on the way to Walmart, so I gotta stop and get donuts. So I'm gonna do that on the way out to Walmart. And then we're gonna go try to get some Spark offers. Looking to get about 3 offers this morning. I have about 3 hours that I'd like to do some deliveries, and I can do about one offer an hour in my market usually. So that's my goal. Try to get those 3 and see how much money we can make. The last few days, I have made statements. For example, I don't see $7 or $8 offers in my market. The day I said that, my first offer was $7.50. And then I think it was yesterday, I was saying, I only wanted to take $20 offers. And then I took a $15 offer, my 4th one of the week. I was saying oh, you can make $20 an hour easy. And then I've taken all these $15 and $16 offers. So I don't want to make too many statements like that, but my plan is today, since I'm not limited on where I can go because I'm going to be doing multiple orders in a row, I don't have to get to work, I don't have to get my son to school. My plan is to not settle for, $15 offers. I want to be getting at least $20. It's the weekend. I might as well be, trying to get the best offers I can. I had some $30 offers pop up this week that I had to reject. I had some $28 offers I had to reject. I had a $59 offer I had to reject. And let me tell you guys, that $59 offer, I looked into it more. It was not bad. I was going to drive 16 miles to drop off 3 drop-offs, but that was it. That was the worst part of it. I drive another 16 miles back. That's 32 miles. And I made almost $60. So even if you counted out and back to Walmart, that's well over $1.50 a mile. That would have been great, but I can't dwell on what I missed. I just gotta keep myself from missing stuff like that today. So I've been waiting to get another incentive. I had, when I first started Sparking, they gave me a couple right away, and I've not had any since. And so every day I just check in the app before I start, any incentives today? No, nothing. On my way out to Walmart, I got a notification saying that I have a new incentive. I don't love it because, again, I make statements that I can't keep. I was gonna do 3 trips today, 3 offers, and then I got this incentive that says if I do 6 trips, I'll get an extra $20. If I can do it, great. I'll get the extra $20. $20 for 6 trips, not as high as I would have liked. Yeah, if it was $5 a trip, that'd be $30, and this is 20. So not amazing. And it's twice as many trips as I expected that I could complete today, so that's not great. But then while I was in getting donuts, I had the Spark app running because I was getting close to 6:30, and that's usually when I start seeing orders in my market. And so I had 2 offers come through. The first one was a little over $18. I'll put it up on the screen. I did not take it, and it was just mostly on principle and the fact that I had just said I wanted to get $20 or higher. So I rejected that one. Everything looked okay about it. I didn't really look at the miles, but I knew where it was going, and so I kind of had an idea of how many miles it was. So I'm guessing it's going to be similar to the one I took, which was 14 miles. So 14 miles for $18, that's pretty far. I would have taken it probably normally, just because I've not been able to take a lot of $18, higher than 15 really. So I saw that, I was ooh, $18, I should grab that. Then I thought, no, I just said I was going to take 20 or higher. So I rejected it. I think it also had an apartment in there, and so I've been having a little trouble with apartments lately, so I don't really want to do that. But then not long after that, just 20 seconds later, I got another offer come in. It was $22, going again in the same area. So I did accept that one. It is, like I said, 14 miles, so less than $2 per mile. If I double that up, I'm getting 28 miles to go out and back, where it's $22. So not great, but I mean, after getting all those $14 offers, well, I got a 14, two 15s, and a 16, I think, this week. After taking all those, seeing 22 is pretty nice. So I'm on my way to Walmart. I recently heard about this trick, I guess you could say, where you can check in early if your order is ready. So I gotta make sure the status is ready by putting my phone on airplane mode. So I might try that. It's not that I have to wait super long anyway, but I'm gonna be out here probably at like, 6:45, and I think I have a 6:50 pickup. And because the thing is, nobody's usually waiting. Maybe there's one other person there when I get there. So if I can get checked in and my order is already ready, I don't see what would hurt, especially if I'm the only one there. I don't see what would hurt for me to check in a couple minutes early, pick it up a couple minutes earlier than I would, and get it to the customer faster, right? If it's ready, the people inside aren't busy taking them out to other cars. It's not like I'm jumping to the front of a line. I might as well try it. So I'll try that and let you know how it goes. I've been talking for quite a while in this video, but almost at Walmart, gonna pick up these orders and get going. Try to put my phone on airplane mode, and at first it just wouldn't let me start the trip because I wasn't connected to internet. It was saying, error, please try again. But then I tried again, I put on airplane mode, and it specifically came up and it said, you cannot start this trip yet. Please make sure you're connected to the internet and sharing your location, which I think is how you're able to get around it, is, you're not sharing your location. So it could assume, that you're further away than you are, and it's gonna take you like 2 minutes to get here. Well, so they must have just gotten wise, because yet I'm sitting here. I am the only car in the pickup area, and I could probably start it right now, but when I got here, I was only 2 minutes early. So, didn't work, but I tried. All right, we are all loaded up and heading out of the Walmart parking lot. It only took about 5 minutes to load up those 3 orders. None of them were really all that big. I was the first one in the parking area, and then a couple other cars came in after they started loading me. I was like, yes, okay, because I've been there first before. Then other cars will come in. I think I've got a 650 check-in and they have a 645. So they're able to get checked in and all loaded up before anyone comes out with my stuff. And so that always kind of hurts a little bit. But we're on our way to the first house. I think today, since I'm gonna do multiple offers, instead of checking in between each order, I'm just gonna check in before and after each offer, and let you know like how it's going and what I'm seeing coming through. And then if something crazy happens, I might pop in between, but you probably see me at the beginning and at the end of each offer, and then we'll just go from there. Only like a minute away from this place, so I'll be nice and close. All right, so like I promised, I finished dropping off those 3 orders from that first offer. I ended up going to Franklin, Pennsylvania. If you don't know the area, you're not gonna know. But so my Walmart is in Cranberry, Pennsylvania. My drop-offs were all Franklin addresses, which Franklin's like 10, maybe 15 minutes away from Cranberry. So it's not too crazy to go out that way. But my very first drop-off was less than a mile from Walmart. It was a Franklin address, but technically it was in Franklin, but it really, I would not consider that to be Franklin. You're not even close to that actual city. My third drop-off was actually in Sugar Creek, which is beyond Franklin. So I just turned on the GPS to see exactly how far I am from Walmart. I'm 20 minutes out. It is only 7:24, so I should hopefully be able to get another offer before I get back there at 7:44, when everything's probably ready for pickup. The nice thing is with my market is I don't have to be right on top of Walmart to get offers. Just maybe I won't get the best offers. So those were all nice, smooth drop-offs. I'm just hoping I can get back in time to get some nice offers to keep this rolling, because that was a good $22 order to start off the morning. High miles, but it was good. It took me way less than an hour. The drop-offs were small. I think the last one had the most items. There were a lot of bottles of 2 liters. When I say a lot, 6 bags with 2 bottles each. of 2 liters. So that was the worst one, but that wasn't even bad, you know. I think I took 2 trips. I took most of the bottles, came back out the other groceries and like 1 more bag of bottles, and that was it. So nice smooth drop-offs, just cruising back to Walmart, and I'll let you know if I get anything. All right, here we go. We just got 2 more offers. The first one wasn't terrible. I mean, it was 18 bucks, 1 drop-off, which I don't get many of those. Most of what I get is 3 drop-offs. So 1 drop-off is like kind of rare out here. It was, however, 16 miles for that 1 drop-off. And so I just couldn't do it. 16 miles for 18 bucks. Because I definitely know I'm going 16 miles out, 16 miles back. I had an offer pop up yesterday. I know I've mentioned this so many times, but I don't think I'll see many like this. But it was $59 to do 16 miles. So to do 18 bucks for that, like, there's no way. But then I got another offer that popped up. It was 3 drop-offs, so it's kind of my normal one. But 21 bucks to go 11 miles. So that makes a lot more sense to me. You know, it's almost $2 per mile, and it's above that $20 threshold that I said I wanted to hit, and I'm not even to Walmart yet. I'm almost to Walmart though. I just tried to check in again. It said I'm gonna be there 5 minutes too early, so I'm gonna have to go kill like 5 minutes. This is another curbside pickup, not a shop and deliver. I'm really hoping that my 3rd offer today will be able to be a shop and deliver. I like those so much more. And usually, from my experience, after the first 2 hours on a Saturday, you can get a shop and deliver. So that's my goal right now. But I'm at Walmart, so I'll catch up in a bit. Yeah, so that was not bad at all. I got checked in 1 minute early, so it was like 7:49 when I checked in, and I was rolling away at 7:52. When I was pulling up to the pickup spots, and it was a few minutes early, but I was pulling up there, and there was nobody. And one other guy just ended up pulling on right before I did, and he got all packed up and out before I could even check in, you know, because I was like 5 minutes early. But then by the time I left, there were like 6 cars in the pickup area. So I must have gone in just at the right time to where, you know, I was able to check in. There's nobody else. They started bringing my stuff out, and then like people were just swarming. Not a bad pickup at all. So almost to the first drop off though. So I'll do these 3 drop-offs, and then I'll let you know what I get after that. All right, another 3 successful drop-offs. Again, super easy. They were all houses, all pretty easy to find. This last one, their house number is on the house instead of being by the road like pretty much everyone else. So I did go past it because their driveway was before the house, but no big deal. I was able to turn around on another street and get back there with no issue. So all 3 of those are done. That was my 2nd order of the day. I am gonna have to stop now. I guess everybody's awake at home and ready for their donuts, but it's all right. I may come back out later today, have some free time kind of in the afternoon, and then maybe in the evening if I can get another 2, and then 2. I'd kind of like to try to get that incentive. I don't see those a lot, so when they pop up, I mean, it's gonna push me to do more orders, make more money, and then I'll get that incentive on top of it. So if I can get 6 offers accepted and delivered today, you know, do 6 trips or whatever, however they word it, I would really like to do that. Alrighty, well, as promised, I'm back at it. It's quite a bit later. I think I stopped at around 8:30 this morning, and it's just almost 12. I think it's like 11:55. So as I said, it's like 11:55, and I just started up Spark, and I was like, oh man, I missed it. You know, there's not going to be anything available. And like 2 seconds later, a shopping order came in for $25. It's like a 15-mile drive, which isn't ideal, but seeing as it's a shopping order, I prefer shopping than pickup. It's only 1 drop off, so that shouldn't be too bad. And I got on so late, you know, I kind of expect that I would have, you know, missed the all the good ones. But so this, to me, this is still a good one, right? $25, that's not bad. It's just the miles isn't great. So otherwise, I'm happy with it. I mean, this is, out of the 3 orders I've gotten today, this is the highest paying one. So I'm happy with that. Definitely was not gonna reject it and risk, not getting anything else. So I'm heading to Walmart now. I'm gonna get there a little bit after 12 and then start shopping. I think my estimated arrival is 12:04. So 12:04, I'll be able to start shopping, and then we'll see how that goes. All right, so we just finished up shopping. That did not take too long. I didn't really look at the items before I accepted because I was just excited to get something and it not be, really low or anything like that. It was 6 unique items, 9 items total, and it was pretty much all in like the produce area. There were some vegetables and a lot of chicken wings and a cake, and so it was all right there. So I didn't have to go around much. The only thing that slowed me down a little bit is just the store was packed. Like I don't normally go to Walmart at this time of the day on a Saturday, and there's a reason, and that is why. Fortunately, I didn't have to wait to like get to a checkout or anything like that. But still, just you couldn't really get through very fast. You had to like wait for people in front of you, and getting in and out of the parking lot was kind of crazy. But that's all done now. I've got like a 25-minute drive, so that's going to be the tough part. But we'll go drop this off, and I should be able to get another one. It looks like my arrival time there is 12:42, which isn't great. I'd like to be back at Walmart by 12:42, but we'll see. Maybe I'll pick up another, maybe I'll be able to get another shopping order like this, and that would be pretty nice. I'm only planning on doing one more right now. If I'm not getting anything, maybe I'll just pull up DoorDash, we'll see. But anyway, so I'm driving there now. I'll drop that off and then let you know how it's going from there. All right, another successful drop off. That one was a very long drive, I will admit. Kind of wish it wasn't quite so long. But everything went smooth. It was only a few bags, like I mentioned. So I was able to get all that stuff on the porch. Google Maps, can be a little iffy with addresses. It doesn't always necessarily grab the right address. So I always make sure I know what the house number is, so that, if it drops me at a slightly wrong spot, I don't just say, oh, well, this is the closest house or anything crazy. I make sure I have the house number. So I was able to find it without any problems just by knowing the house number. And I'm actually gonna probably stop here. Had some family stuff come up that I want to take care of. I don't want to, neglect family for Spark. So, all right, here we go. This is a good one. I don't know if I got my last screenshot, but we got a good one on the hook. $39. We got to go, I think, 8 miles. And it's a shopping one, 22 items. I saw like $39. I was like, oh, 40 bucks. That's got to be a big one. Probably big items, heavy items. I'll be honest, I did not get to look at all the items because I didn't want to run out of time. But I was scrolling through, and I didn't see anything crazy. Now we'll see. Maybe there's some stuff I'm gonna regret on there. But yeah, 8 miles shopping order. 39, let's call it $40. That's the best one I've had all day. I had just rejected a $15 one right before that. That was pretty close. I think it was like 6 miles for 15 bucks. It was also a shopping order. So I was like, $15 is all right. That's takeable. That's my minimum that I like to take. But I was like, I'll just hold on for something else. Right now is 4:32. I think it was like 4:20 something. And I know, like, in the 4:30s, half past the hour, however you want to word it, I know that's when my orders usually start coming out. So to see one at 4:22 or whatever it was, 4:25, I was like, there's got to be others out there. And I'm so glad I waited, because this is great. This is like almost twice as much as like my last 2 combined. So here we go. We'll do this one. I was 5-6 miles away from Walmart when I accepted it, so I do have to drive 5 miles. So I'm going to drive another 8 miles to drop off. So you factor that in, and it's going to be like 13, maybe 14, but still, for 40 bucks, I'll do it. So got my mile tracking app on, heading to Walmart. I'm gonna do this shopping, and I'll catch you up after it's all done. I also just realized, this being my 4th trip, my first one was like 21, I think. My second one was 22. My third one was 25, and now this one being 39, I'm well over $100 for the day. I've not done many like big hour days. Most of my days are like 1 hour. Sometimes I'll do 2. I think last weekend I might have done 4 hours. I had like four trips then, and I was at like $94, $96 total that day. So this is my biggest day, and just 4 hours. I'm pretty stoked about that, and I plan on doing at least one more after this, but I'm gonna be well over $100. Something else I want to bring up, because I'm a little confused by this, and maybe just hasn't fully updated. I don't know. I got that incentive this morning for 6 trips. 6 trips today for an extra $20. It is today. It's February 1st. It is at my Walmart, the Cranberry Walmart is what it's called. But none of my trips are showing up. I did see it said curbside pickup only, which had me a little surprised. Now this is my second shopping one, so like this one won't count. It shouldn't count either. So I really only have 2 qualifying ones, but I should have 2 qualifying ones. I started my day with 2 pickup orders. So the fact that it is saying I have, I still need 6 is a little surprising. Let me know, do you see a similar thing? Does it take a while for your trips to show up on your incentive? Or is there something I'm missing? Is curbside pickup different than pickup? Are they talking about batch orders? I don't know. But I've had at least 2 curbside pickups today, and none of them are showing up under my incentive thing. It just says, I still need 6, and there's none of the blue bar filled in. So let me know down below if you've experienced this as well. I think it's pretty odd. I did one incentive before, and I don't remember this happening, but who knows, really. I know I'm not going to get it today. There's no way I'm going to do 4 more curbside pickups to get the 6 curbside pickups, so it's just going to be a waste, but bizarre. Okay, so I just got that $39 order dropped off. Not bad at all. Yeah, there were a few bags. I had to get like a rotisserie chicken and wait for that to get done because they were all out, so they were making new ones. There was like pre-sliced deli ham. One of the things was empty, and I went up and asked the guy, and he like sliced me some more. So not too bad. I didn't keep track of how long it took me to shop. From the time I accepted the offer until I was done dropping off, it was just about like almost exactly an hour. So I think it took me a little bit longer than projected, but I think it's okay. And $40 in an hour, I'll take that all day, every day. So I'm heading back to Walmart. I may or may not pick up another offer. I'll let you know for sure. I have to pick up like 3 items for at my house. There's a couple things we need for dinner tonight. I've turned off Spark because I don't know if there's a good way to pause your Spark like there is with DoorDash, where you can pause your dash for a while. So I don't want to be having offers come in because 1, I don't want to be like tempted to accept them, and 2, I don't want to accept it and then do my own shopping while I should be doing that shopping. It's just kind of iffy. So what my plan is, I'm going to go to Walmart, I'm going to grab my 3 items that I need to get, head to the checkout, and start up Spark then. Right? So it's going to be after the normal drop. If I get anything, it's going to be like an ASAP or like a shop now or something like that. So I'm not probably going to get a lot of good offers, but I'm also only going to accept it if it's heading in the direction of my house. So, I'm kind of planning to end my day, but if I can get a little boost to get me home, I'll take it. So I'm going to be super picky here. I'm not just going to be accepting anything that pops up, because if it goes back to the direction I just came from, I'm definitely not going to take that. If it goes in the opposite direction of where I'm going, not taking that one either. Only if it's like on my way home am I considering accepting it. Now, another thing I just thought of that's kind of crazy, I've got my light on my car so you can see me because the sun's starting to go down. I started my Spark video the same way. I have had quite a few hours in between there. I did 2 this morning, took a few hour break, did another one in the afternoon, took a few hours of the break, just did this one I just finished, might grab another one, and then I'm gonna be done. So Don't think I've been out here from sunup to sundown. That is not at all the case. It's just the way that today worked out. I've just been doing a little bit here and there throughout, and that's where we are. So, almost back to Walmart. Like I said, gonna grab a few things, turn Spark on for one last time, just to see if I can get a decent order to just take me on my way home. And that's where we'll end it. So, whether I get something else or not, I'm gonna check in after I'm done at Walmart just to let you know and close out the video. Okay, so I'm heading home and calling it a day. I did my shopping. I turned Spark on as I was heading up to the cash registers. It is past, it's right now it's almost 6 o'clock, so it was probably like, 5:50, right? So it was past the half hour, past the 3/4 after, I did get one offer while I was in the checkout. I didn't take a screenshot or anything. It wasn't worth looking at. It was like $10 or $11 heading, again, like the opposite direction of where I want to go. So I rejected that one in like 2 seconds. Didn't even have to think about it. If it had been an $11 offer going the right way, I probably would have just grabbed it because it's already on my way to where I'm going, and it was only gonna, take a few minutes, and it would have been an extra $11. It's not the end of the world. But like I said, it was going the wrong way, so didn't bother with that. I left it on as I walked out to the car, because even if I had gotten something, I had to take my stuff to the car, then go back in the store to shop. So I left it on. I might have slowly walked to the car, put my stuff in the car slowly, sat in the car, turned on the ignition, and then I was like, all right, I'm done. Not gonna waste any more time hoping another offer will come through. It still said my Walmart was busy, and I did see some people shopping while I was in there. But so there's still offers out there. I think one, the timing of how I did it. I didn't have my phone on at 5:30 when I finished dropping off that other one. I probably could have got a decent offer on the way in, but like I said before, I didn't want to have that sitting on my phone while I knew I was shopping for my own stuff. Just felt wrong. So didn't do that. And I waited until I was, heading up to the checkout before I turned it on again in the store. So, I did what I wanted to do. I told myself when I shut off the Spark app, I said, I made over $100 today in 4 orders. That's awesome. I don't need to be thinking like, oh, but I could have gotten more. Don't bring in that negativity. So, like I said, heading home, gonna finally get to relax. I think my nephew's gonna bring over his VR, which is gonna be pretty cool to check out. And have a good night and good weekend with the family. So check back in. I'm sure we'll have some more videos next week. I'll be sparking again Monday morning, Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning, Thursday morning, Friday morning, and then a few hours on Saturday, unless something else changes. But I'll see you all then.